My name is Ed Fournier. I'm the lead coach of the senior men's program at the Ottawa Rowing Club, and I'm the head coach at Carleton University. I started rowing at McGill University where I did my studies. And I remember my first morning waking up at 4 o'clock, and I didn't have gas for the car, and I was trying to find a gas station open at 4 in the morning, and I'm like, why am I doing this? And 35 years, I'm still here. My son was just starting rowing here and the junior program, and my coach at the time, Colin, told me. And that's how I got into it. Yeah, and from there, I enjoyed it. And the programs grew, and the athletes were having a good time. And I think I was having a better time than I thought I would, and I just stuck with it. The nice thing about rowing, the national team athlete can train with club athletes. And often athletes who are on the national team will come back and they go out and do the same workouts as everyone else, right? They might be in a single, so they have to work a little bit harder to keep up, but they're just part of the group. I try to accommodate everyone's goals and aspirations. The biggest thing is convincing any athlete that they could do it. And you don't come out and just say that, but you just introduce stuff and you build on the basics, and then always reinforce the positive accomplishments. And it leads to confidence by the athletes. So a rowing race is 6.5 minutes to 8 minutes, depending on what boat you're in. And it's very painful. It's hard to breathe. Everything's hurting. And the confidence just to push through that and just to keep going. That's the hardest thing. A lot of kids, everyone, not just kids, has trouble getting their head around, right? And once they get into it, and then they realize, I can do this, and then you start pushing a little bit harder, and then go a little bit faster. Like, it never gets easier, you just start going a little bit faster. It never gets easier. When the water's calm, it's excitement, I think, by everyone, because there's nothing like it. And depending on the workout there's excitement to get out there and just to see how hard the kids can push and to see them improve. We see that, not practice to practice necessarily, but there's definite improvements from the beginning of the season to the end of the season. And that's probably the biggest motivator. What I really enjoy is seeing how the kids excel. And that doesn't always mean winning medals, it just means doing the best. And I see that every year.